You're listening to Down the Drain, a 5-minute weekly podcast that attempts to capture the deeply profound thoughts that come to us in the shower. So if you like to ponder deep thoughts, then join us for some good, clean, intellectual conversation. Come on, grab a bar of soap and hop in. We just might be the perfect little shower companions. But you better hurry before all those thoughts go down the drain. Well, I just saw another sign that spring is here, even though it doesn't feel like it. The robins are mating, and soon they'll be hard at work building nests, gathering grass and mud and packing it into the perfect little home in which to raise their family. How do they even know what they're doing? No one ever even showed them how to build a nest. No architecture classes, no building trades apprenticeships. They never even saw anyone do it. How is this possible? And don't tell me instinct, because that's just a label you put on an innate behavior when you can't explain it. And what instinct do we have that even comes close? Anything? We practically have to learn everything. Nearly 20 years of school, and most of us still can't do a damn thing. Is it that we've just made everything way too complicated? Or maybe we're just not teaching the right things? But all I know is it's time to get back to the basics. Food, water, shelter, clothing, and love. Now there's an innate behavior motivator I'd like to believe puts us above the birds. Love. Although sometimes I think life would be a hell of a lot easier and the needs of a hell of a lot more children would be far better met if we did things out of instinct instead of love. Because instinct doesn't leave you with a choice. Love does. With instinct, you just do, without question of why or how much. Love, on the other hand, leaves you not only with a choice, but the notion to question. And as we humans know, if given a choice between a rock and a hard place, we'll choose the soft, fluffy pillow every time. And love can fool you only so long. It may not be until you find yourself halfway across a burning desert in search of a cup of water for a loved one that you come to realize what the hell you're doing. But you will, and you'll keep the water for yourself. You won't see a bird do that. No, in the time it takes a young robin to go from hatchling to fledgling, the adults fly from nest to field, bury their faces in the dirt, pull out muddy worms, peck them into tiny mutilated pieces, partially swallow them, and return to the nest to regurgitate them to a brood of peeping nestlings every 15 minutes from sunup to sundown for a month. No sir, no way. If it was love that birds acted out of, there'd be little bird bars on every corner by now full of deadbeat birds getting drunk on fermented berries. But then again, maybe if they had a little more love and a little less instinct, they wouldn't still be feeding their babies chopped up regurgitated worms. I can hardly wait to watch them hop around the yard, pulling worms from the ground and pecking them into tiny little pieces in front of their tiny little worm families. It's a damn good thing worms don't have eyes. And don't be fooled. Just because you can't hear them doesn't mean they're not screaming. And then soon, those little baby birds will grow up and they'll fly off to poop all over your house, car, sidewalk, and head. I mean, really. How busy is your life as a bird that you can't go and sit down in the woods somewhere for 10 seconds to do that? Do you really have to do it while you're flying over my stuff? And here's a conundrum for you to ponder. Did you know the robin is our state bird here in Wisconsin? How did this happen? They're not even here half the year. Even they're smart enough to get the hell out of here in winter. No, I say, if you're going to pick a bird to represent Wisconsin, then take a walk through town in the middle of winter when it's 30 below zero and look for a bird that's huddled up freezing its ass off in an abandoned nest tucked in the corner of a blinking neon bar sign, too drunk on fermented berries to fly south with the rest of the birds. Now there's your state bird, Wisconsin. Mind grabbing me that towel? Thanks. Thank you for listening to Down the Drain. Join us in the shower again next week when we attempt to capture more deep thoughts. In the meantime, pay attention to your own thoughts. You never know. One of them might just be a stroke of genius. Maybe even one that saves the world. We certainly could use one. But whatever you do, just make sure you record it before you turn the water off, so it doesn't all go down the drain. Down the Drain was written, produced, and edited by Guy Holland.